What's up, guys? Just Alpha here because we're fucking alpha men. And in this video, I'm gonna be talking about high value. And no, I'm not gonna just tell you what you want to hear or anything like that. I'm gonna give you a very detailed description between two females that I literally was dealing with this last week that was showing high interest, and I'm going to tell you how to pursue with both occasions. Okay, so we're gonna get right into that. Let's get into the intro.
Freaky little bitch and she going insane. Why the fuck she playing game? Yeah, baby, I'm not the same. She don't know that I'm on game.
When it comes down to these high interest females, it's crazy. A high interest woman, let's just talk about what a high interest woman actually is. A high interest woman is going to be very submissive with you. She's not going to play any games when it comes down to hanging out or anything like that. And she sees you as higher value than her. Okay? So that's just there for your taking. Now, two chicks that I was just dealing with last week, like went on a date with them in the last 2 weeks. I'm gonna start off with one of the chicks that was showing high interest in me, and then I'll go into the other chick that showed high interest but was showing other signs other than high interest. So when I was hanging out with this one chick, well, no, I wasn't hanging out with her yet. So I got her number about 3 weeks ago, right? I got her number about 3 weeks ago. And she basically was acting high interest initially after I got her number, but I wasn't really texting her like that because I'm not the type of person that actually texts. So it kind of just fell apart. We planned on hanging out, but there was like 5 days in between me initially contacting her and us actually having the date, and she flaked. So I deleted her number, and actually I never even saved it, but I deleted our chat, and I was just like, whatever, just pushed it off to the back, right? So then after that, about 2 weeks passed by, because it was last week. So it was about 3 weeks ago that I initially got her contact information. And then she hit me back last week. And she tried to hit me up and just act like nothing ever happened. So I checked her immediately, and I told her that there is literally nothing for us to talk about unless you're trying to hang out. I said that in a text, and she FaceTimed me immediately after that and was showing that she was sorry. She apologized through actions, which basically enticed me to go hang out with her. So once I went out to go hang out with her, very submissive. There was a little bit of shit that I had to do, like I had to check her a little bit on the things that she was doing just so that she could fit into my realm. But once all that got passed out of the way, this girl literally fucked me, she sucked me, and she fed me. Like, she ordered food for me, okay? And there's been no type of games being played afterwards. Like, all girls play games, so there was some games, but it wasn't enough for me to actually disregard her, if you get me. So that was a pretty cool situation. The funny thing is that it took 2 weeks for this chick to actually come back into my realm. She hit me up, but since I didn't contact her or anything like that in between that time, she must have seen the value. She must have been like, I wonder what's going on with this motherfucker, and then she hit me up. Okay, so that's that story right there. I'm gonna piece all of it together at the end. But this other chick that I was fucking with, I met her at the gym. We literally hung out. The same exact process. I didn't text her in between. There was about 5 days in between our date and when I initially contacted her. Well, this chick, I gave her my number and she contacted me the next day. High interest indicators. I FaceTimed her just to give her a little bit more of my personality, just to see how she really was too. And then after that, we didn't really talk. She hit me up prior to the date, but I don't even know why, because there was literally nothing to talk about. And then the day of the date, I basically told her, if I do not see you today, because I had a feeling that it was gonna kind of be like flaky. So I hit her up and I was just like, okay, well, if you don't hang out with me today at the time that we said, I'm never going to talk to you again. So she called me back probably about 10 minutes later and basically apologized and all this shit, and then invited me to her house instead of the initial date that we were supposed to go to. I went to her house, but I didn't fuck because of how the situation was. It was really weird. Like, her family members were there, which is why you should always have your own place, because you don't want to have yourself in a situation where you don't know how to proceed, and then it will come off as you being beta, which is kind of what I did. I didn't really know how to navigate through the situation, so I didn't really fuck. I'm gonna just be honest with you. So basically, I didn't fuck this chick, but it was funny because she was showing high interest signs the whole entire time. Submissive as fuck. I'm pretty sure she threw some shit test in there, but I really didn't give it. Like, I don't pay attention to that shit. Like, I pass shit tests like nothing because I'm not really too worried about the shit test at all. Like, I know that girls are full of games, so basically, I'm pretty sure I passed the shit test because at the end of the day, like, we made out, and she was telling me how much she wanted to fuck me and all this shit, and to make more time for her. All right? Later on in the week, I was like, all right, she didn't hit me back. So I got some advice from this older gentleman inside of a McDonald's 2 days after I seen her, like, we had our date. And it's funny because earlier that morning, well, it was the day before, I seen her at the gym, but it was kind of like a nonchalance, like, oh, hey, how you doing type of shit. But since I seen that she wasn't really too engaged, I literally said that I'm not going to stop myself from going and talking to other girls. So I went up to another chick and got her number while she was at the gym, and I'm pretty sure she's seen that shit, right? So back to the story with the McDonald's thing, the guy told me, if you really are trying to find somebody that is interested in you, then you should contact them whenever you feel like. I was kind of iffy about this because I was like, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's just try it out. I tried it out, and she was very short with me, and she didn't get back to me the rest of the week. So then I kind of called her out on it yesterday or Monday, and basically I was just like, look, I thought that we were straight, but if you're interested, let me know. Basically, in the least neediest way possible, I was just like, are you fucking with this or not? Because you said one thing, but then you're acting a completely different way, which is odd to me because I'm used to women giving me that attention after the first day. Like hitting me up or calling me that night or something like that. All right? Fast forward, I ended up blocking this bitch. Because I was like, bro, I'm not dealing with the fucking games with this shit. Now, piecing it all together, I would like to say that the first chick that I brought up, that is the type of submissive behavior that I'm looking for. And it's understandable that she just had to take a little bit of time to understand what the fuck she actually wanted. I get that. Also, do not hit up these chicks thinking that you're gonna change some type of interest, because the interest is shown from you not being needy. Do not go up and hang out. If you hung out with a chick and she didn't contact you back, who gives a fuck? She's either gonna come back or she's not gonna come back. Okay? She's either gonna come back or she's not gonna fucking come back. So, when I did hold out and I blocked this bitch, I was still talking to other girls, I was still fucking pursuing girls and all this other shit. This girl came to me and was extremely submissive. But the other chick, the one that I met from the gym, if I sat there and I did what I did, I'm not even gonna cap with you. I contacted her and I did what I did. If she does come back, I'm literally in a vulnerable position because in her mind, she's going to be like, well, you like me, so you have to do this for me. That's how women think. But in actuality, I'm the fucking prize. As a man, I'm at a higher level, and a woman should see me from down here looking up. Because that's when you're going to get the most out of the situation. It doesn't matter how hot she is. It doesn't matter about none of that shit. It matters about what she's giving you. Is she submissive to you? I can literally go up and talk to Beyonce right now. And if I ended up fucking her and fucking her while she's married to Jay-Z, if I'm sitting there and acting like she's the fucking prize in that situation, she will drop my ass off because I am a beta ass nigga in her mind. She doesn't see me as that level. You get me? If she doesn't see me at that level, she's not gonna give me all of the things that I'm looking for, which is a submissive chick that's caring and has accountability. Knows when she needs to apologize. If I'm sitting here and I was dealing with the Beyonce, like I just said, if I'm simping to get to that point, I'm probably not even gonna be able to fuck. You get me? But you just staying at your guns, just focusing on your purpose and focusing on whatever you want, you're gonna have these high interest chicks that come to you. Now, here's the kicker with the shit that I was talking about. So I was talking to that other chick yesterday, the one that was showing high interest and has continued to show high interest since. And this girl said, I told her, I was like, any girl that I talk to has to be talking to 5 to 6 other guys at the same time because I'm not ugly. The girl that I'm talking to is obviously not ugly either. The girl confirmed it, but still showing me high fucking interest, putting me above all these other guys that she is literally talking to. Because whenever I say that I can hang out, that bitch is ready. Whenever I fucking asked her to hang out yesterday, like I asked her, what's your availability after we fucked? She gave me her whole entire fucking schedule. Everything. I knew when she was working and when she fucking wasn't working. Opposed to the other chick, I don't know what the fuck's up with that. So I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm not even gonna think about it because there's no point of me thinking about it and wasting my own energy and my own mind state to do it. So basically, at the end of the day, bro, deal with chicks that are only fucking dealing with you because of you, not playing these fucking games, and don't fucking sit here and be beta, bro. Don't be beta because she's hot. Don't be beta. It's not gonna work out for you. It's not gonna work out for her. The chick that I literally, bro, all right, so I'm gonna just go back into it one more time. The chick, another thing that happened is that the chick that I literally went, that's been submissive this whole entire time, when I went to her house, bro, I literally, it was probably about me being at her house for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, I grabbed her hand and I told her, let's go to the room. I told her to suck my dick. I told her everything. And then she was thanking me afterwards because she was so happy that I was dominant. And she said that she's never had other guys that done that shit. That's just been completely dominant and telling her what to do. I wouldn't have that power if I was simping over this bitch, dog. I wouldn't be able to. I would not be able to do that shit if I was simping. Deal with high interest chicks. You will feel more masculine. She will feel more submissive. The balance will be on point and you're gonna get everything you want. Hang 10.